Hey guys, welcome to another live session. My name is Jayashree, and today we're going to be talking with Priyanka, who's a super talented pranic healer, and she's going to be discussing with me how she used her psychic abilities to excel in her business. Hey guys! Okay, so we've got her, and I want to request her in. I've just sent her a request, and I'm waiting for her to join the live. Oh, wonderful, guys. We have her here. Hi, Priyanka. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So, tell us a little bit
Great.
about yourself.
All right. I am a design and a fashion professional. I have worked in industry for many years, and then around 5 years back, I started my own brand, my own company. Again, a very solopreneurship. So I did this. I shifted to Jaipur to start my brand, and which is what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
That's amazing. So, how did you first come across spirituality and healing, and how did you get interested?
Well, I've been introduced to spirituality and various spiritual mediums to a very younger age. I always had that inclination. I just always felt gifted somehow. I had that psychic ability to read people's mind before they even talk something, to understand वो क्या all that, slowly I developed it. And I thought, it doesn't mean anything. I think everybody has it. And then when I became older, I was somehow through I think destiny, I was introduced to I met the right kind of people for my powers to grow, or to for me to develop these powers. I don't know, just through coincidences, I met right gurus, right teachers, and they just happened to come into my life through a very beautiful medium. So
So,
I
when you
felt,
s- so when you saw who was the first healer you saw, and when you heard about healing first, were you like creeped out, or how did you feel from within?
No, I just felt there has to be something beyond us, beyond our capability, something magical. And I believe in magic, and I love magic.
High five.
So yeah, I love talking to universe. It's my best friend, by the way. So yeah, so I have always believed in that. So like, when you believe in something, you always, it somehow believes in you too, and then it shows up. So for one of the first healers was one Reiki teacher in Bombay where I used to work. I was very young, I was 22, I think, and I was introduced to her, I think, again through some karmic connection. And my dog had just passed away, and I was just looking for some peace. And but somehow I met her, and she used to heal me to get over the pain of losing someone. And I was like, it's helping. Whatever, I believed in it, and it really helped me. And that's how this into the healing world I was introduced. But I didn't learn healing until 5 years after that. So it was a slow journey because I always felt I was not ready. But when I became ready, it just showed up.
That's amazing. That's beautiful how it's just seeped into your life. And
Yeah.
you were talking about your when we connected on phone, you were talking about how you used your psychic abilities to enhance your business. When, like, initially you mentioned that you used to go visit the vendors, and how was that journey like? It sounds very difficult for a solopreneur like yourself, and that to an
Right.
age where women are not taken seriously in a space like North India. Especially, I come from there myself, and I know what you've been through. I can feel you.
Right. Yes, I didn't, first of all, I didn't expect it to be what it was actually. So after living in Bombay and abroad for some time, I came to Jaipur to start my, venture. So I thought the world would be same as how it is in Bombay. People would just be like, do your own thing, don't bother, right? Do your own thing. But I realized that no, it's not like that. People in various cities have different mindsets, and you have to adopt to people's mindsets. And I wasn't ready for Jaipur's mindset, to be honest. So I just thought, oh, it's going to be so easy. I'm going to get my work done. People will be very friendly to me. Touchwood they were, but I owe it all to my spiritual practices and to my eventually later that I learned healing. Because I used to meditate and give intention कि मुझे अच्छे लोग ही मिलने चाहिए. So they out of 10 creeps that I will meet, one vendor would be like एकदम एकदम दिल का अच्छा. तो मैंने कहा भैया आप काम कैसा भी करते हो, आप अच्छे हो तो मैं अपना काम कर रही हूँ. Because I need to feel safe because I work a lot with artisans and villagers and in that environment. So if I'm not feeling safe, my creative juices will not flow. So I need to feel safe. That's a primary thing. And Jaipur, mein, to be honest, and this is my honest thing, I used to travel everywhere by myself in my car to villages and everything. I sometimes feel scared. You know, I'm going to meet such people and I don't know how they'll react to me. There'll be instances that they'll act smart or they'll be rude to me or, you know, कौन है ये कहाँ से आ गई ये क्या काम करा रही है. But I felt if you persevere, you know, if you really have that perseverance, you can. And which is what the whole reason why I learned my journey into self-healing was the reason because I wanted to protect myself. I said I can't go crying to my parents. पापा मम्मी इन्हें से हो नहीं रहा है. No, मैं सबसे लड़के आई थी, right? So if I'm here, I better make it work. So to make it work, I need another friend. Who's that friend? The spiritual guide.
That's the
My
most
spiritual
powerful
angel.
friend. I completely
Yes.
agree.
And I felt so I felt ठीक है अभी मुझे ही करना है. I can't afford bodyguard. So till I can afford bodyguard, right? Let me only be my own bodyguard. Okay. And so for a female solopreneur, anybody who's watching this, they need to know protection is so important. Your self protection. बिना बिना लड़ाई झगड़े के भी आप कर सकते हो. That is my perception. तो बिना किसी को थप्पड़ मारे हुए बिना चीखे चिल्लाए कैसे मैं काम कर सकती हूँ. And that is where I need to balance yourself. And I, of course, was into meditation. I was very much into, you know, this way of life. So I obviously had my stability, but I did not have the powers. So mujhe, I needed those, and I needed that extra protection, you know, from the spiritual guide. And that is when I was introduced to healing via my neighbor. Again, out of 1,000 people, I just met her. Again, a very beautiful coincidence. And she said, Priyanka, why don't you learn healing? Because she saw that I was struggling. And she was my neighbor. She didn't have to. But I think she was again God then. And I was to complain कि मुझे ऐसे लोग छेड़ रहे हैं. Right? People छेड़ते थे, no? In Jaipur, I've had people following me in the car till my home. And that's something I can't just call up and tell my mom कि मुझे ऐसे लोग छेड़ रहे हैं. Then they'll be like, you know, go to Bombay, do your job. I said, नहीं, मुझे business करना ही है, तो कैसे करूँ? So I
That's
said,
the
ठीक है, so let me
spirit. Literally, that's the
yeah.
spirit.
Yeah. I said, ठीक है, तो आओ, जिसको follow करना है करो. मैं अपने कार को protect करूँगी. I will, through my healing techniques, I will protect myself and I will pray. And देखते हैं फिर क्या होता है. So that is the whole reason why I launched healing and also applied it to my work a little later on. So the important thing is to learn the right techniques. So whatever medium you're following, आप pranic healing सीख रहे हो, Reiki सीख रहे हो, crystal healing or other forms of modalities, you have to learn the right technique. And once you know that, the whole technique basically for everything is you know what you you know heal and that was my of course goal. So I learned various kinds of healing. I learned pranic, crystal, and few other forms of other healing. And I first applied it to myself because I've tested how good I am. And then I used to do healing for my friends, family, people who just came to me, who understood that I am a channel of healing.
So in a day,
Let's do that.
typically, how many hours were you devoting to your practice?
Oh, wow. Initially, so I learned back-to-back 3 courses, okay, which gave me a lot of data in my head. So I said, oh God, so many colors, so many crystals, kya ho raha hai, right? There's so much of information. So to absorb that, you can learn everything in like 1 month. You can be a master. ऐसे नहीं होता है. You have to practice healing. That is a whole beautiful thing. पढ़ने से नहीं होता है. हो गया. आपको colors सब आ गए. Red, blue, green, yellow. But apply कैसे करते हैं? So you just know one technique, that's enough. You don't have to learn 100 things, right? I devoted every day, some time in the morning to practice healing. I used to read a lot of books. So pranic healing, especially because I've learned that excessively, I used to read a lot of books on healing, say, various body pains, or various entities, like that. So I used to devote at least morning. My coffee time was only healing time. So coffee and healing was my everyday morning schedule till the stupid COVID happened,
That sounds
So
like
that
a
was my thing.
great way to start your day.
Yeah, coffee and healing. Yeah.
So, how
So
did
that's how
this
I did it.
help you
Yeah.
at work? How did the practice help you
Okay.
at work? And how were you able to channelize healing into business? Because it's
Yeah.
new to a lot of people.
Yeah. So, like anything else, like your body, like all of our physical body forms, even or entities. So we all are entities, okay, in the eyes of universe. We are a mass. We are something. Okay, we are an entity, which is what I call. I give that word because I find it very genderless. Okay, so I feel that so business or any job or any money making aspect that you have, वो एक entity है. So I imagine that as one form. I give it any form. You can give it any form that you want, and the idea is to clean the negative energies from that form. So if you clean it, you have to dust it, scrub it, clean it, and give that intention. Keep this negativity or this toxic thing that's removed. And you to give intention ke saath healing. Otherwise, it's baseless. So if you do that, and then that's how, and then it's not a one day thing. You have to, just like we clean ourselves every day, you have to clean your business entity every day. So आप उसको बस चीज बना लो, and then that is how you clean your any form of let's say income, job or work or anything like that. And
It's so interesting how you're treating a business, which people usually treat it as a name and a medium of selling things, into a person and an entity. Because I feel like now, since you're sharing this with me, I feel like I have been working with a friend rather than just a business.
yes, that's a very good point. You have to
And it
treat
is
it
our
like
brainchild. And what you're
um,
saying, that give it love,
yes,
nourish it every day, that is so
yes.
important.
Exactly. It's to treat it like a plant. Okay, just nourish it. You have to do that. But I'll tell you one thing that um, anything that you dislike, you hate. Have you ever seen anybody you hate? Do say they will hate you back. चाहे कोई भी हो. It's like vibe. You give off that vibe कि देखो दूर से ही आप घर बैठे हो, you like, I hate this girl, यार बहुत bitching करती है. She'll come to know because they are vibe.
Yes,
एक बार
true.
नहीं, दो बार नहीं, बार बार. If you're talking bad about her, suppose behind her back, so she will come to know eventually because there's vibrations involved, and everything just connects, and then she'll eventually come to know, unless she's really like dense or in a very different plane. But people do come to know when you like them, when you love them, when you hate them. मेरे बारे में कोई बहुत अच्छा बात कर रहा होगा, I'll come to know ये मेरे बारे में अच्छा बात कर रहा है, वो वाइब पहुंच जाता है.
Yeah.
Similarly, your business, talk well about your business even behind its back, because it's a business. It has eyes. It's an entity. Okay, and it will understand. So अगर आप बोल रहे हो पैसा नहीं आ रहा है, पैसा नहीं आ रहा है, या ये stupid business है, बकवास है, it will come to know and it will give that same energy.
Yeah, true.
It's like a child who is right. It'll feel like a middle child कि चलो छोड़ दिया मुझे, और मुझे कुछ मेरे को कोई परवाह नहीं है इसको. So there's a constant nourishment which is needed, which is why now I'll give you an example of a solopreneur. Now I am a solopreneur, which technically means I founded this business and I'm running this business. I have other people who on board are there, but actually I'm the one who's doing the whole management part. So the person who is running the business, okay, that person's energies are the most important. So when you're healing, so first you consider your business as an entity. Second, you are the entity.
Yes.
So unless your energies are cleaned and all your chakras are balanced, you cannot give off good intention. Because if you're giving intention, मेरे business में बहुत पैसे आए. Great, you're giving that, but you are yourself feeling worthless. कैसे आएगा business में पैसा? Because you are feeling I don't deserve it. This is an example. This is an example. Okay, a person's personal,
So once you
emotional,
sent,
wavelength matters. Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah.
once you
Sorry. Yeah.
sent the intention, did you see any difference in your business?
It was a constant struggle because when you're starting some business, in my case, it was starting a startup, right? So there's going to be crazy amount of workload, and your vibrations are always like people koi pasand karta hai, koi nahi karta. It's like this really crazy wave. So it was very difficult to stay happy all the time. It was not possible. I had to be, no matter I meditate all the time, even one drop of sale, that dip in the sale would make me upset. कि उस customer ने मेरे से लिया नहीं. And I'll be sad. Shit, why didn't this customer buy? She's been pursuing me for 10 days and why didn't she buy? So the energies, suddenly my energies will dip and my business will mirror my energies. And then it's back and forth. It's catch 22. So that's what I'm saying. So now what I did, I constantly worked on myself because I am the whole and soul of the brand at the point. So
Yes.
I worked first, center yourself, balance yourself, to meditate very as much as frequently as possible. You have to dedicate time to yourself कि अपने well-being के लिए. Could be anything. You could exercise, you could do yoga, you could, but definitely centering yourself. Centering means being mindful about your existence, being conscious and being aware, trying to balance your chakras. And once you do that, and once you're always in alignment, जब भी है, and then you can heal your loved ones, right? And in this case, your loved one is your business. And then you heal it. तो फिर वो अच्छी एनर्जी जाती है, फिर वो positive, like I'm worthy, I can do it. That energies will go to your business.
Yeah.
And that is it. So once I remember there was this time when I was starting out, I of course बहुत slow चल रहा था. I used to do decent, okay work, okay. And one day after a year of working, I thought now I'm okay to take big project. Let me just do that. So I continuously gave like a few days of business healing to my company. Chalo, I need to have a big project. So first, I made myself capable in my mind that I can take that big project. So once I was centered to take on that big work, I gave that intention to my entity, that entity that I built for my business. So in my case, I imagine my brand name. My brand name is Ek Tara. I will do Ek Tara. उसको एक entity बना के ठीक है. Now, are you ready? Now give it as much healing. All the technique of healing you have to learn through your teachers, right? Your Reiki teacher, your pranic healing teacher, your crystal healing. आप कुछ भी modality use करके उसको heal करो. And intention ये करके yes, we are ready for the big project. And within 5 days of doing it, my brand got a very big project from Reliance,
Wow.
Reliance Industries. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And so, so it was for me as a single person to handle that was crazy. But I said I only asked for it, so I better deliver it. And so I gave it my 200%, and we did.
That's great. That's literally great. I'm definitely going to try this on my business. And everyone who's seeing this, I would suggest that you try it on your business and let us know the results. Share the results with me and Priyanka. We would be glad to know.
Great.
So Priyanka, you mentioned how being emotionally content, and you said that, okay, fine, do yoga and balance all your chakras. Do you think that business has something to do with stability has something to do with your Mooladhara, which is your root chakra? Like when we had a phone conversation, you said that really helps. And what do you think? What are your views on that?
Yes, all chakras play a significant role, right? From your crown to your root, your Mooladhara root chakra. Apart from the colors, all have a significant role to play. For example, You must have noticed, suppose when you really have anxiety or you're nervous about something, आपके पेट में कुछ होता है. पेट में क्यों होता है? Because वहां पर पेट का एरिया जो है नेवल के थोड़ा ऊपर एरिया जो है, that is your solar plexus, which is the center of your emotional well-being.
I sometimes feel that spinning before my talks.
Yeah, like today also I was like, oh shit, kuch ho raha hai mujhe, kuch gadbad ho raha hai, right? So that happens. That exactly, people get all sorts of stomach related problem because somewhere they are holding their emotional emotional well-being. They're not as emotionally stable, which is why when we have various body pain, हमें कहीं पर भी pain होता है, it all means there is some emotional crap that we are hiding, and we need to release that. So the moment we release that, the body pain, the physical body pain becomes fine. So it's all related. So one of the most for a business, for stability, for money, the Mooladhara chakra, which is the root chakra, has been very instrumental in balancing your and the business ka energy. It gives you ground, right? And business needs ground. और ground कैसे आता है? पैसों से. That's, to be honest, everybody's ground is money eventually, right? So we need, so that is what. So cleaning your, again, I'm repeating it because anything you can use. Crystal use कर सकते हो, जो भी है. You're healing a root chakra. If that's your trouble point, उसको ही heal को ज़्यादा. You heal that, and then you're also healing your business entity at the same time, right? And that definitely helps. One can try it and to see it. You have to practice to understand the benefits of it. And one more thing is and one more thing I would like to add is when we are healing, we are anybody, could be a person or animal or a business entity. We all get connected because हम अपनी energies उनको देते हैं. We are taking energies from universe and we are giving it, right, via us. So it is we are the channel. That's why we are healers. So it's very important to protect your energies. So before you begin any kind of healing energy, it could be for even your most favorite person, it could be for anybody, your parents, the brand that you love so much, the business that you adore. पहले अपने आप को protect करो, which you will learn, of course, in any healing technique. Protect yourself, protect the entity, protect it, and then start the healing. ताकि जैसे भी healing हो, आपको effect ज़्यादा नहीं हो. You will not be, emotionally so devastated by it. To protect yourself, which is why, when I mentioned that there was this time when I came to Jaipur, I did, meet a lot of, different kinds of people. I used to get scared sometimes. कि कैसे लोग हैं, all that, when I used to meet vendors. The one tool that always helped me for my business and for myself is protect करो. ताकि वो evil eye, all that crap, nothing, मुझे नहीं चाहिए कुछ. वापस, उसको protect करोगे तो वापस आएगा ही नहीं. So then it just goes back to the universe.
Yeah, true.
That's a very powerful tool that I found and I've applied it.
This technique that you've shared with us is very powerful. Seeing your business as an entity, nourishing it by healing it and creating a protective ball around it. It's very good. And I have a few questions. Is that if I'm practicing this for my new business, if I have to do it every day, then how much time should I typically devote to this initially?
Okay. So once you've learned, sometimes, okay, let's say, for example, if you're learning via pranic healing medium, so we are using color therapy, right? Colors. If we have specific colors for protection, for emotional healing, for all that. So sometimes you can be a brilliant visualizer. आप सोचते you can figure out this is the color I'm protecting that entity with. बहुत बार if you're a beginner, maybe you cannot visualize properly. So visualization is, and it's important. Suddenly आप healing कर रहे हो किसी की या protection दे रहे हो किसी को. Suddenly you can't get some, अच्छा इस movie में तो ऐसा हुआ था, right? Your mind can't go suddenly that कि अच्छा यार उस movie का end क्या था. You can't. So you have to be so focused कि कि हाँ मैं इस पर्सन की हीलिंग कर रही हूँ, और इस एंटिटी की हीलिंग कर रही हूँ या प्रोटेक्ट कर रही हूँ उसको, योर फोकस शुड बी दैट. सो सबसे पहले तो for that you keep practicing. When you get that, and then it will not take time. Then after you meditate, you do your chakra balancing is a very powerful meditation. You can find it on YouTube also. You don't have to be a expert healer to do it. आपको चक्र हीलिंग कभी भी आप कहीं पर भी कर सकते हैं. You can be a layman and you can start doing chakra healing. YouTube is the best example. That's how I also started when I was learning about chakra healing. Once you know that, and then it's easier. And then what happens, it gives you the power to visualize.
Yes.
Because when you can visualize your own chakras, which means you're getting more powerful. So then eventually, let's say after a few months, you're really good in visualization and healing. Suddenly when you're focusing, when you're healing, let's say your entity, आपका mind इधर उधर नहीं जाता है. You have to be focused. मैं इस person का हाथ ठीक कर रही हूँ तो हाथ ठीक कर रही हूँ, लेफ्ट हाथ ठीक कर रही हूँ तो राइट पे ध्यान नहीं जाना चाहिए. Very important. Very important. That
Also,
took me a lot of time to
Priyanka,
practice.
what would you suggest? Like this, what you said is mostly for healers, but what about non-healers who have no knowledge about healing? So, can they send positive intentions to their businesses, and will that also help?
Of course, see, positive intentions always helps, but see, that is again a very personal thing. We all give कि हाँ काश मेरा business बढ़े, बहुत ही तरक्की करे. हम कुछ भी काम, हम जॉब भी करते हैं कि हाँ मुझे प्रमोशन मिले. We all have that fantasy. लेकिन you have to, if you're doing that, one thing I've realized is you have to be ready for it internally. So if I feel that I can't take a 10,000 rupees ka, okay, let's say if I can't carry a 10,000 rupees ka ring in my hand because I feel scared कि चोर आ जाएंगे, मेरा ring चुरा के ले जाएंगे. If I'm scared all the time somebody robbing me, I will not handle that weight of that beautiful ring. So that energy is, I'm just deflecting it. So वो मेरे पास कभी आएगा ही नहीं. So very important thing is that it's a very non-healing, it's a very non-healing related question कि आप अगर ready नहीं हो किसी चीज के लिए, that will not show up in your life. It could be a big business project. It could be something very small as procuring a very small anything like maybe a small bracelet that you bought for yourself. But if you keep thinking ये मेरा bracelet चोरी हो जाएगा, so you keep it on your table or under your pillow all the time, that means you can't handle it, and somewhere or the other it will get lost.
Yes.
Because it knows that you can't handle it.
So one has
that
to
is
be
one of the
mentally,
things
and even if you're a non-healer, one has to be mentally and physically prepared to take it, to like as in to go for it.
To
Yes.
accept it.
Accept
Yes, to
success.
accept.
Yes.
Also to go for, we always say, oh yeah, I'm ready, bring it on. But are you really?
Yeah, that's a real question.
Are you really?
Yeah.
So अगर नहीं आ रहा है, so which means maybe you're not ready. See, a lot of times you can always say maybe it's not meant for me. That's also another side of the coin. That maybe it's not meant for me. But I think if you truly want it, if you're ready for it, then it just shows up.
That is so true. That is so true. It depends on our desire.
I just wonder. Yes, I also wonder, okay, is business the right path for me? I said because it's been quite a journey. It's been really like I can write books about my journey. I said, is it for me? Is it for me? Then I said, why do I have that desire if it was not for me? So
that is beautiful.
And
this is amazing, Priyanka. Thank you so much for sharing this very powerful technique with us. And is there something that you would like to tell the audience in the end? Like anyone who's a healer, a non-healer, someone who's completely new to healing, and someone who has no idea about spiritual energies as well. Is there a message that you want to give everybody today?
I think, okay, yeah, maybe healing or healer or non-healer, that's okay. I think even when I was very young, I've always practiced even 10 minutes of mindfulness is important in everybody's life. So that is another. It's not technical as it sounds. Anybody who's a layman, आपके जिंदगी में आप उठते 10 मिनट तो हैं आपके पास. सबके पास. We all have 10 minutes for sure. Before we have our coffee or after we have our coffee or just 10 minutes before we leave for work. Take out just 10 minutes from your life and just sit. Just sit and close your eyes and center yourself. Or just put, I know once you know about chakras, you can focus on all your chakras. But if you don't know about chakras, it's okay. Just close your eyes, concentrate here on your Agni chakra. That's it. And just give good energies. अपने आप को दो, दुनिया को दो, and start your day with 10 minutes of mindfulness.
Yes.
Gradually. And if you feel नहीं होता है, आप 2 मिनट करो. After 1 month, you can do it for 10 minutes. And just concentrate, and you're giving, like, just say you love yourself. That's enough. Sometimes that's enough. That's all we need. खुद को प्यार करोगे तो सबको प्यार करोगे.
That's true. I
That's
think
the journey,
everything
another journey I
beautiful,
had
what
to
you
do.
just said is so true, because everything beautiful starts with self-love and accepting
Yeah.
oneself.
And it takes time. It's not easy.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not
That is so true.
self. But it's again a journey. One day you'll hate yourself, like, well, how stupid are you? How could you do this? And then it's a journey. You're like, "Chal, theek hai yaar, tujhe maaf kar deti hu, agli baar mat karna." So talk to yourself like that. Ki, it's okay. Like how you forgive others, how you forgive your baby or your pet. Just forgive yourself like that, and just try to be better next time. We all make 100 mistakes, but mindfulness से क्या होता है? Just 10 minutes before leaving the house, बैठो. Doesn't matter. आपको कुछ भी thoughts आ रहे हैं, forget it, but do it, and you see it makes a hell of a difference after, let's say, 30 days. You will see it.
I will definitely practice this. So, guys, make sure to practice this every time. Even if you're doing a job, forget a business. Even if you're doing a job, practicing mindfulness in the morning will definitely help you. Do these techniques and get in touch with us. Thank you so much, Priyanka, for today's amazing talk and enlightening us about something so beautiful and rare, because a lot of people haven't heard about this. There's very little knowledge around the world about this psychic abilities and business. Thank you for sharing your insights and how it's worked wonderfully for you, and I'm sure it will work wonderfully for all of us. So lots
I'm
of love
sure.
and light, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Jayashree. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. Bye, everyone.
Bye.